Welcome, Disney enthusiasts, to the Let's Talk Disney podcast. Time to delve into the latest trends, topics, and Disney Reddit realm. Here are your hosts, Samantha and Kindra.
All right, welcome back to episode 5. This is Samantha. Kindra is still in Europe. Right now she's in Paris, living her best life. So I'm joined by one of my best friends, Tana.
Hi.
Tana is the best. We actually became friends through our daughters. Our daughters are best friends, and then we got lucky to find each other too. So Tana and I have been to every Disney property in the United States together. So we've been to Aulani, Disney World, Disneyland, so we've done a lot of Disney together.
Thank you for having me.
On top of that, Tana's like the coolest. She's the owner of Freedom Firearms, and Tana's just like a badass. She's like literally the coolest, but like the prettiest inside and out, so.
Aw, thank you.
I know, I'm so lucky with her. But we'll just like jump right into the episode because we have so much to cover today. We're going to go ahead and just start with the news. So this past week, Disney celebrated the 54th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion, and they released a new Hatbox Ghost mug at Trader Sam's.
So cute.
It is cute. It's like creepy cute, right?
Really cute. Yeah.
I'll post a picture of it on Instagram. It is already completely sold out within the parks. So it's reselling on eBay already for over $200.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. I don't know. I would buy it at cost probably. I don't think I'm paying $200 for a mug, but
definitely
to
not.
Each their own. Maybe if it was like the 55th anniversary or the 50th anniversary, but the 54th, I'm not sure. And then following, next on the news is the new Halloween-inspired breakfast at Goofy's Kitchen, which is new. This is really exciting. I love character meals, so I'm really excited to combine Halloween and character meals. So basically, every day from September 21st to October 31st, there will be a character breakfast. Adults are $62 and children are $34. There's also a brunch and a dinner. Really cute. All the characters are dressed up during it, and a good opportunity to meet characters. If you're going to Oogie Boogie Bash, I feel like this is a really cool option because you kind of have the whole day to kill prior. So it's a good, like, to go have breakfast and then kind of hang out in the hotel and then go down. It also knocks off some of your character meetings. So you don't really have to worry about those when you get to Oogie Boogie Bash. And I feel like the price is pretty reasonable. You know, $62 all you can eat, and then $34 for kids. And then children's price is $3 to $9, so Harper's free. So we'll just go on for $62. The next thing I wanted to cover was the earnings call. There was so much information this past week. One of the biggest things was on Tuesday, ESPN announced that it is basically licensing its brand to Penn Entertainment to get into the sports gambling business. So it seems like you'll have like direct gambling through ESPN.
Oh, that's
which
crazy.
Is insane. Penn is who owns the M here in Vegas. They also own the Tropicana, so I feel like we're pretty familiar with the properties being here. They do claim to be like the largest gambling producer in the United States, which I don't feel is true. Like, living in Vegas, like, I wouldn't take the M and say,
no, definitely not.
We have so much more big things going here. But again, like, the Penn, on top of owning casinos, they also have, like, online gaming and sports betting, and then a presence in social media, which is something that a normal casino doesn't offer, which is pretty cool. I just think it's a little strange because Bob Iger has talked heavily about wanting to take ESPN fully over the top as a direct consumer streaming service. So basically taking ESPN off TV in general and only being able to access it the same way you access Disney Plus.
That's cool.
Yeah, which is crazy to think, you know. But I don't know. It makes me... Iger said he's cool with it, but I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable, Disney dabbling in gaming and gambling. It's just, I don't know. I feel like if you give Disney a gambling license, everything, I'm gonna be losing more money.
I think it'll be fine.
In addition to that, on the earnings call, the focus has also shifted to parks, which is really exciting. They're basically saying, like, streaming and everything is down. Right now, numbers are down for Disney, but the parks are doing well overall. So the focus is going to be to focus mainly on the parks and less in movies and streaming.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It definitely needs help.
Yeah.
The most.
Right. So one of the first things was, like, the Asian themes parks are doing amazing. And then Iger also said Disneyland is doing really great. He said, we are making numerous investments globally to grow our parks and business over the next 5 years, and I'm very optimistic about the future of the business and the overall long term. There have been, like, a lot of rumors about Disneyland expanding to Disney World size because of all the issues that Disneyland has been having with Disney has been having with Florida. I don't know if you know that Ron DeSantis is suing.
No.
Disney is suing Ron DeSantis.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. So,
wait, why?
Okay, so basically what happened is, like, DeSantis and Disney have been going at it for months and months and months, and basically Disney has, like, a right in California and Florida to basically govern their own area.
Oh,
right?
Okay,
and so DeSantis basically came in and said, we're avoiding this, like, everybody vetoed it, and so now Disney is basically suing them as interfering with their business.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So on top of that, Disney World has hit record lows this year. Mm-hmm. So basically Iger said after, like, we know that Disney World just had a huge summer slump. They hit a record-breaking low. Like, numbers are the lowest they've been. Iger tried to cover it up in the call and basically say that we saw a softer performance at Disney World from the prior years. But he's basically stating that it's because they came off of such a successful 50th anniversary. I don't know. I don't think that people just stop going to Disney World because the 50th anniversary is over, especially when it's the 100th celebration, which is supposed to be one of the biggest. But he did state that, however, Walt Disney World is still performing well above pre-COVID levels. I don't know. So we all have to wonder, like, what is actually causing these low numbers? Is it because of the feud?
It's too hot.
No, it could be. It could be because it's too hot. But they have so many promotions running right now. You can stack, like, usually you can never stack promotions on, like, hotel and tickets, but they're like, tickets are cheaper, hotels are cheaper, everything. So maybe we should go.
I'm down. Now we just have to get Mike on board.
Right. But yeah, so, like, is the low attendance because of the feud with Ron DeSantis? Do we think, like, a lot of Republicans are just vetoing Disney?
Be, yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know.
It could be, and I feel like maybe people just don't have enough money to spend doing those kind of things right now.
Right. But basically, so I don't think Ron DeSantis took into the fact the amount of money that Walt Disney World funnels into Orlando.
Yeah.
You know, like, even if they're not taxed because they're their own governing system or whatever.
Right.
The amount of people that are taxed staying at hotels in the area, playing, you know, like, everything, the taxes just from the tourists and overall, he's going to take a hit. He might think he's the big guy, but they're both going to hurt because of it. You know, if Disney World's hurting, he's hurting.
For sure.
But today's Tuesday, he got on and said, Ron DeSantis says he has moved on and urges Disney to drop the lawsuit against him, which I think he's, like...
Yeah, that's cool.
He's got bigger fish to fry, right? Like, let it go. Like, you both need each other pretty equally.
That's right.
Yeah. So I think that about covers the news. But we have a lot of fun things to talk about today. So Tana took me on my first ever VIP tour in my life. So she's like a pro. So today we're going to go over a bunch of VIP topics, planning tips, how to book your VIP tour.
Well, actually, Samantha's the VIP pro. Like, she could give the tours.
I might as well be a plat.
She's probably better at it than the actual tour guides themselves.
But it is fun.
But it was a lot of fun, yeah. We've been on quite a few of them, but I would say, like, the first couple ones we went on, it was well worth it.
When were these? Like pre-COVID or?
Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah. We've done Disney in the past, waited in all the lines, and my husband hates Disney.
Right.
So because of the lines, he hates waiting in the lines. So he's like, he heard about the VIP tours, and then we did one, and he's like, that's the only way I'll do Disney from now on.
Right.
So we went on a few of them. We loved it. But the last couple times we went on it, we felt like it was a waste.
Really?
Yeah, because you're waiting in line with the Genie Plus, also DAS. So you're not really getting the VIP service. I feel
Like they
like
should,
you
if you're
for.
paying that amount of money, you should just walk to the front.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
There should be a special entrance, or with the what's it called? The handicap area.
Yeah.
But you don't. You wait in line just with everybody else, pretty much. And we did the Oogie Boogie Bash tour.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you guys did that.
Yeah, it was our first time doing Oogie Boogie Bash.
That was last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember now.
Yeah, so we did that, and we thought it was going to be a great experience, and the parade was cool.
Because you got parade viewing, right?
We got the parade viewing and everything, but seeing the characters and everything, we didn't.
They didn't walk you to the front of the lines.
We didn't
for the
get to go in
characters?
any front of the lines for anything.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's crazy because I feel like Disney used to do a lot better job with their tours. And then one thing, if you're doing it during Oogie Boogie Bash, fireworks are in Disneyland. So one of the best part about the VIP tour is your seated firework viewing, and you don't get to do that.
Yep.
So for that, is it the same price?
No, it was 200 extra person, 200 something extra person for the Oogie Boogie experience.
Okay, so walk me through booking. You just call regular Disneyland and say,
no, there's a VIP number.
Okay.
That you call, and you just tell them which dates you want to go, and then all the way up to the day you go, you can schedule what time you want to do. You want to do 7 hours. It's 7 to 10 hours you can do. It's $650 an hour for 10 people. And it's 10 people max. Not even a baby, an extra baby or anything.
I remember that with Harper. When I did mine with Tana, Harper was 3 weeks old.
Tiny, yeah.
Tiny.
Newborn.
Yes.
Yeah, we went there during a cheer competition in Anaheim. And then so we went there after it was all done. And it was fun.
It was fun.
When we went, it was great.
Yeah. I mean, we had a good time.
That was probably the last time it was really good.
Yeah. I do think we need to give it a chance in Florida because I heard they take you on a golf cart from park to park.
Oh,
you know how getting from each park is difficult?
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel it's just hard to park hop. At Disneyland, you can just walk across.
Walk, yes.
But for Disney World, you're either taking a monorail or taking the Skyliner or driving or taking a bus, so to be able to be all right, come on my golf cart, let's go to Epcot, I'm gonna be hell yeah, That's
actually really cool. I feel like Mike would be willing to do that, but he said at Disneyland he's not willing to do VIP anymore.
Because I'm the tour guide, right?
Because, we could just go with you and get a better experience.
For free.
Exactly.
That's so funny. So, okay, when you call the number and you book your stuff, are you paying right then and there? Or do you pay the day of?
I don't remember.
I feel like maybe the day of, but I'm not sure.
No, I think they do. I feel like they take a deposit and then the rest of it, a couple days before.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I believe.
And then you have to,
you're still deciding
on top
of
the VIP tour, right? You have to also pay for your park entry. Your park entry is not included in that $650 an hour.
Right. That's
insane.
Completely separate. Yeah, so the only thing good about the VIP tour for the Oogie Boogie Bash was the parade seating, and
But you can also get good parade seating by booking a dining.
Yeah, and we didn't. So by the time we went to go reserve dining and stuff with them, they were already booked up.
Oh, well, they wouldn't give it to you as a VIP tour?
Nope. You have to do it months in advance.
But I felt VIP tours get special.
No.
No? I would have made sure.
I know. I know. We were pretty upset. And then we got the popcorn buckets that were completely sold out.
Oh yeah,
as
they
well.
did give those to you, right?
Yeah.
So you didn't
Full
have to
of
wait
candy.
in line. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Full of.
So they keep. It was that Mickey Mummy bucket, right?
It was either that or the Zero.
Oh, which one did you get?
We got like a couple of each.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
So
So
those are like some of the free perks. And then I guess like when we were on our tour, it started raining. It was really nice. They brought out like ponchos and umbrellas,
Yes.
hats. Like it was really cool.
that was cool.
Yeah. He was nice.
Yeah. They've all been great. They've all been wonderful. It was just like, was it worth it? It wasn't the last couple times.
Yeah. Just because of the way. I think that's new, like probably since they've implemented the new DAS procedures, I think is when. Like now it being like virtual and things like that.
Well, then the Genie Plus, I feel like.
Yeah, Genie Plus, yeah.
You could do that.
Right. Because some people have DAS and Genie Plus, and then they're
Right.
basically hopping in right with you, right?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So
just go with Samantha and you'll have a better time. You can just pick her. No.
okay, I'm starting tours. I'm not going to charge $650. We'll do $200 an hour. Just kidding.
Seriously.
Or you can become my friend and we can go for free. I'm just kidding.
She knows all the secrets, all the things for Disney.
I'm bad at following rules, though. I just have my own rules. It's fine. Yeah, okay, so let's go with some planning questions that I seen in like a Facebook group. Okay, so we're going to get into some planning questions from a Facebook planning group that I found. The first question was, how much do people tip a VIP tour guide? I have a group of 9, and they're going from 9 to 5. Like, I feel like 20%, we always tip 20%. I know Mike always tips over 20%, but, like, that's aggressive at $650 an hour, right? Like,
yeah, so you're basically paying $4,500 for if you do 7 hours,
Right.
$4,550, and then tipping 20% on top of that.
That's insane.
I feel like it's insane too.
Yeah. So 20% is normal?
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to look it up and see like what was
Normal,
normal,
20%.
and that's
Holy
what we've
crap.
been doing.
I'm
but I feel
literally-
like it's excessive.
I need a new job. If I'm walking home with that much tip per day on top of my hourly, that's really good. I mean,
Yeah.
why be a doctor? What's the point? I'm just
Right.
kidding.
Working all those hours.
Right.
and
That is crazy. I mean, I'm a Disney fan. I can give you some trivia.
You really could. You should.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
You should. Hey,
That's
you're
so
young,
funny.
so.
The next question was about how many rides are you able to do in a day?
In the VIP tour,
Yeah.
tons. I would say,
I think all of them. Like all the big ones.
yeah, I would say, well, if you're park hopping,
Mm-hmm. I feel like I can get all rides done a day by myself.
so the another problem with the last time we went was a lot of by the time we got to the ride, it was broke down. And we walked clear across the parks. So it was like, it just needs to be like strategized better.
Yeah, I think that is something that I noticed with our plaid is like, he's like, what do you guys want to do? Instead of like giving the guidance of being like, okay, if you go this way and we follow a path, we can knock out more, which is kind of what I do with the kids.
Right.
Like, I'm not going from Space Mountain to Splash Mountain ever.
Right.
Like, we're going to hit everything along the way before we get to Splash.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what he did last time. We were walking from here to here to here. It wasn't like,
They need golf carts.
that would be great.
Could you imagine, though?
That would
how
be
packed it
awesome.
is already? Oh
But
my
I would
gosh.
say, yeah, you hit all the rides in a day.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
And that's why we've done it before. Because on a normal day, like if you're just an average person, you're just basically doing like maybe 4 or 5 rides.
Really? I mean, I don't know.
Waiting
Not
like
hours, like
in
an hour and
line.
45 minutes, yeah. Definitely, I do think Genie Plus is worth it. Side note,
Absolutely.
the cost. I couldn't imagine doing Disney without it.
No, for sure. Also, when you're doing the VIP tour guide, you don't want to eat
I know.
when
that
you're on the
does
guide
take
because that's
time.
taking up your time.
So you eat right before you meet with
You
him.
eat right before, and then maybe a little snack in between, bring some snacks, and then eat after.
Mm-hmm. because it's just a waste.
Yeah, you don't want to waste any of your time.
That's like 1 hour.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think, didn't he bring Mike food? The tacos? Didn't he want tacos? Oh, no, he took Mike to go get them, right?
I think, get, like, you have to, like, do the online order, but I think they can go right up to the front.
And get it?
And get
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, the next question is, does our tour guide get to have lunch with us? Or should we...
Oh.
I know, it felt like...
funny.
Should we plan on paying for their lunch, too?
I
mean, I guess if you do lunch with them, but I don't think you should have to buy their food.
No, but I feel like...
you should be getting free food for the amount you're paying, right?
Yeah, but I feel like we would offer to get them something. I feel like they wouldn't they would say no.
Oh.
But I would definitely offer.
I'm surprised that they accept the tips. Because I know a lot of places, like in Disney, they don't accept tips. So, I mean, I know, like, restaurants and stuff.
No, I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
I think that's why they take the job.
They're like, all right, we're getting these tips.
Yeah, for sure. And you get to meet a lot of celebrities.
Yeah, that is cool. The Kardashians always have a VIP tour.
Oh, yeah. They wouldn't do it any other way.
Did you hear about that scandal with Kim Kardashian, by the way?
No.
So she was, like, all obsessed with, like, her daughter, her Instagram feed being, like, pink and blue. And she had this cute picture of, like, Chicago and Stormy, Kylie Jenner's daughter, in, like, pink and blue at Disneyland. And she, like, texts Kylie Jenner, and she was like, hey, do you think that I can post this picture? I just want to get your approval before I post it of Stormy. And then Kylie was like, I don't really want any pictures of her out right now. So Kim, like, photoshopped her face and put Dream in it. And didn't really tell Chloe. So it was supposed to be Stormy, but she put Dream's face. Or not Dream's face. Is that Chloe's daughter, Dream?
No, that's True.
True, yes. So Chloe's daughter, True's face on Stormy. And, like, it was going crazy because she's never been to Disneyland before. And all these fans knew that True's never been to Disneyland. It was, like, supposed to be this whole scandal. And she was like, no, it's just Chloe said I could use a picture. And Kylie said I couldn't, and it didn't match my aesthetic. But people were going crazy over Kim.
How did I not see that?
And even Chloe thought, when she seen it, she thought that she was like, what? She went to Disneyland without me? She didn't realize it was just, like, photoshopped.
What?
But that's crazy.
How did I not see that? I follow every single one of them.
You probably did see it, but you didn't think anything of it. You probably just thought,
I've been there before while they were there.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't seen them, but, like, I've heard people
Courtney's always there. I never see her. I see JoJo Siwa all the time. And I'll, like, send pictures to Paisley.
Oh, yeah, because you're there every week.
Yeah. So usually when Dancing with the Stars is there, I'm always there for some reason. So I always get to see them. But
do they do something there at...
Mm-hmm. Oh, they, like, perform. But I just happen to be there. They always film on, like, a Tuesday, I think. And I'm always there on Tuesdays. So it works out. Okay, yeah. So besides that, so we are paying for their lunch. If you have a VIP
I would definitely offer,
and you go during their lunch, you're paying for their lunch. Okay.
Yeah.
They might not take it.
I don't think they would.
Okay. Next question is, what free things do you get from your guide?
The only free things that we've gotten were umbrellas, ponchos.
Didn't they give us free waters?
Probably.
Yeah, and then we got those buttons.
Buttons.
By the way, have you ever got the silver pen? There's, like, a silver pin that says VIP. It's not a button, it's a pin.
No, I don't think so.
I'm really mad. I really want that one because he did not give it to us. So I'm like, if you have one,
if I have one,
have it?
I'll look through my stuff.
Okay.
Mickey hats.
Oh, yeah, Mickey hats. Those were so cute. Remember he gave a baby one to Harper? It was her first pair of ears.
Oh, yeah. What else? I think that's it. I don't remember getting anything, like, the first couple times we went.
What about, so I know you guys at Oogie Boogie Bash got popcorn buckets filled with candy. Did they give you any additional candy?
We had tons of candy.
Oh my god, so you didn't have to treat trail for it, they just gave you...
Yeah, we didn't even have to trick or treat.
So would they put it in just, like, Disney bags? Like plastic bags?
It was, the popcorn buckets were full of candy, and then also, like, another side bag of candy, like, full of candy.
That's so
But it was
fun.
only, like, 4 different kinds of chocolate.
Yeah, that's how Oogie Boogie Bash is. And then you'll get, like, carrots and applesauce.
Yeah, so
The
I was just bringing them to our store,
jam.
like, and letting the guys eat them all, like, buckets and buckets of chocolate. Because what am I going to do with it? It's going to get thrown away.
I don't know, but if we ever did that again, we can just put it in our, like, trunk or treat things.
Well, I did that too,
You
but
did?
I still had, there was 8 of us at the last time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, so way too much candy.
Yes. Okay, so we're moving on to our next question. It says, hello, has anyone recently done a VIP tour? Our family will be going at the end of October, and we are thinking about doing the private 7-hour tour, but I'm not sure it's worth the money. Our group will include an 8-month-old, a 3-year-old, an 88-year-old, so we want to make visiting the park easiest as possible. Any site would be appreciated.
Yes. If that's the case, I would say it's definitely worth it.
Really? I feel like I would say no.
But they do go at a fast pace. But they'll go at the pace that you want them to also.
Right. I just feel like with that age, a 90-year-old, 88, like, you're basically 90, right? Like, you're closer to being 100 than...
Get a wheelchair, for sure.
Yes, but, like, I just feel like they should just be chilling. Like, you're not going to ride anything, really, with an 8-month-old, a 90-year-old.
That's true.
And a 3-year-old, like, you're just going to basically be in Fantasyland. Like, I mean, yes,
Yeah,
you can
that's
ride,
true.
like, Pirates and Haunted Mansion and stuff like that, but there's not that many rides. The big wait lines, like Space Mountain, Indiana Jones, Big Thunder Mountain, you're not going to be able to ride.
That's true.
I don't know. When I'm 88, I'm probably still riding. So I guess it depends on what this 88-year-old acts like.
Yeah, and if you have a baby... Yeah.
I mean, I think about when
guess
I did
not.
the VIP tour and I loved the experience, but I wasn't really able to ride because Harper.
Right.
A lot of times. I know you guys
Yeah,
like
so then don't
offered-
waste the money, you're saying?
Yeah, if you guys can't ride anything
Right.
but fantasy.
Yeah, you're
rides.
right.
I mean,
say you're
unless like firework viewing is your thing, which it is mine. But I mean, for like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like they go to Disney that often. So, I mean, if
And
you
that's
want to
the
be able to
thing.
go and just not have to worry about anything, yes. do
And
it.
that's the thing, like, we don't get to go very often either, and that's the reason why we've done the VIP tours, because we work a lot.
Mhm.
And so when we do vacations, we do it kind of big, you know, because
Right.
we only get a couple a year.
Right.
So that's why we've done the VIP tours in the past. And if you're not familiar with Disney, I would definitely say do the VIP
yes.
tour.
If you don't have the time or energy to put into your planning and doing it
Absolutely.
yourself, then and you have the money, do it.
Yes.
But if you're able to like plan yourself, check out the map, read some reviews, then don't.
yes,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. I think
Okay.
that's perfect.
Okay, so I think we're ready for Am I the Asshole? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
These are Tana's favorite part
These
of the
are my
episode.
favorite. I love them.
Love the drama, right?
I do. Who doesn't?
Well, and I think what's going to be funny about Tana and I's reaction to these is, Tana, you're very, like, we have a similar, like, tribal mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tana's the type, and she's different than Kindra. Like, if I don't like somebody, I'm like, Tana, we're not fucking with her. And she's like, all right, we're not. Like, and that's how I am, too, with my friends. If my friends have an issue with you, we're not friends.
Of course.
But Kendra's always the kind to be, like, reasonable. I'm not reasonable, you know? Like, I know you're reasonable,
I think
but
you
you're
are reasonable.
very loyal. What?
I think you are reasonable.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, thank you. I think if Kindra was here, she would say no.
No, yeah, because you guys spend more time together.
Yeah, but she's just thinks I'm over dramatic. But I think she's over dramatic, so it's fine. So yeah,
Maybe
I just feel
am
like
too.
our opinions are probably going to be pretty similar.
I think so, too.
All right, let's see. So our first topic: Am I the asshole for not letting my brother-in-law give up his spot on our Disney VIP tour for his girlfriend's son? All right, it says, we live a few states away from California and are planning a trip to visit my husband's mom and brother and our cousins. We're bringing our 2 kids and taking them to Disneyland. To make it extra special, we're booking a VIP tour, which included a tour guide. Skipping all the lines, front row seats at all the parades and shows, no wait time for food. It cost us about $5,000, but we think it's worth it because we don't get to go to Disney often. The limit is 10 guests. We invited my husband's cousins who take up 4 spots, and then we invited my husband's brother and his mom, which would make a perfect 10, including our family of 4. Here's where it gets interesting. My brother-in-law says he wants to give up his spot for his girlfriend's son instead of him and his girlfriend, and they can just stay separately and hang out around on their own. The issue is we won't be able to ride any rides with them or sit by them during the parade because they're not a part of our count. We don't really know his girlfriend or his girlfriend's son that well, and we would rather spend the day with him. We told him that we just want to spend it as a family day, and we're offering 2 spots for just him and our mom, and now he's refusing to go. I feel bad, but I'm siding with my husband because I feel like we should be able to decide who we're inviting since we're investing $5,000 into this VIP tour. And we could add on 2 more. If we could add on 2 more, we would do it, but that's not the case. To add on 2 more, we would have to pay for a full another tour, which would be an additional $5,000.
Correct.
So am I the asshole for not letting my husband's brother's girlfriend's kid be on the group instead of him?
No, she's not the asshole.
Right? I don't think so.
No.
I mean, if you guys choose to skip
their decision. They want it to be a family. They want it to be with people that they're closest with. That's their decision.
Right. I agree. And I mean, it's a lot of money. I feel like when I've been invited, I'm just thankful to be there. You know, I'm not, like, going to demand anything else or, I don't know. I couldn't imagine that, you know?
I can't imagine Kindra not siding with us on this one.
Well, she'll be like, well, the kids. Like, we should think about the kids. We're not thinking about the kids right now, okay? No, just kidding. This is about us. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I get it, but they don't even know the kid.
Right. Or the girlfriend.
So it's going to be uncomfortable.
If they don't even know the kid or the girlfriend, how committed is this relationship?
Right.
You know, I just wonder what, like, the girlfriend is saying to the brother to be like, well, my son needs to go on that, you know?
So then it should just be the 9 people.
Just do 9
and then they can go on their own.
Right. Meet up.
And they can see each other after the 7 hours is over or before. They can hang out before and then go their separate ways.
Right. Right. Or just hang out with your family, you know?
Yeah, but he's probably not going to.
He's not going to leave his girlfriend.
No.
Yeah. I guess if I think back to, like me and George when we started dating, I guess if he left me, my feelings would be hurt.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But
if he left you out and went with his family.
Well, like if they were on a VIP tour and me and my kid are just
so
sitting and I'm like, I have like a bad fireworks spot. I'm just like sitting there pouting and he's like front row sitting in the bench. I'd literally probably die. Could you imagine being like squished in between the crowd of the fireworks and George is just sitting like front and center watching the fireworks? I would die. Literally, like, just give up.
I can picture it 100%.
I'd be like, come on, Paisley, we gotta go.
Yeah, you would break up with him.
Yeah, so maybe he should just take the L and say, if he obviously doesn't care about the VIP tour, if he's willing to give it up, right? So, like, if he wants to give it to the kid.
He needs to give it up, but, like, don't offer it. It's not his place to offer it to the kid.
Right.
It's not his place.
Right. All right, let's read the first comment. So the overall awarded vote was not the asshole. You were treating them to a VIP tour at your own cost. So you have the right to decide who to invite. Also, on top, you'll be stuck looking after somebody else's child who you don't even know. And that's not good. OP responded and said the girlfriend's son is 7. Hell no.
Oh, that is 100% no.
Hell no. I'm not.
So you want us to babysit your kid?
So you and your girl. That'd be he's genius. I'm like, you know what? If we get this kid on the VIP tour, we can go to DCA and get drunk.
See,
and live our best life.
Yeah, that's where his head's at.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
7, you're like, now I have no kid to worry about for 7 hours.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to the hotel, I'm sleeping, like,
that's crazy.
I'm laying out by the pool.
That's what my husband does, by the way. In the middle of our, like, day at Disney, he'll go take a nap and then come meet up with us when he's done. And he's so happy.
I should probably start letting George do that. Have you seen when he sleeps on the bench?
No. No.
My husband, I don't take him to Disneyland or Disney often. Like, out of all of our trips, when has George been there? Besides, do you remember
I've never been there with...
No, we were there.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I lost him? And he was sleeping in the adult over areas on a chair, one of those, sun chairs.
Oh,
Remember
yes.
I had the baby and all the kids, and I was like, where is George?
Yeah.
He was supposed to, go somewhere and come back. I go up to that little grotto for, 21 and over, and there he is, knocked out.
Oh,
living his best Hawaiian life, and I'm sitting here with 4 kids, about to, drown myself. I don't know.
That sounds like Mike,
George
though.
Go take a nap when we're at
But they're
Disneyland.
happier. When they, wake up from their nap, they're like, yes, okay, now what do you want to do? So you probably should just let him do
It's
that.
just so annoying. I just don't know why you can't
I don't
hang.
mind it at all, not one bit. But my kids aren't younger like yours. My youngest is 10. So, yeah.
So it's different. But when you're there with
twins and a baby, that'd be hard.
We went on my birthday. I think that was the first time George has been in Disneyland since August of 2021. So it's been a while. I don't make him go often because he hates it. Yeah. So it was my birthday, and I forced him to go. I wanted all my kids there, my husband. I went on Splash Mountain, and I came out. He had Harper fell asleep, I guess, and then he was just passed out on a bench, taking up a whole bench. And I'm like, do you not realize seating is valuable? Seating is very valuable in Disneyland. You can't just take the whole bench. Oh my gosh. And then Harper was passed out in her stroller right next to him. But I'm like, what if somebody just walked away with my baby?
Walked away with her?
And George is just knocked out.
Oh my goodness. That is hilarious.
For my birthday gift, Kindra watched my kids for me. So at that point though, they were going back to the hotel to sleep and stuff.
Oh, that's
so nice. It was just me and George after that point. But I was like,
did he have fun then?
I wish I would have sent George back to the hotel and I could have just stayed with Kindra and Paisley. And Cassie. That would have been more fun than staying. I love you.
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, if they're miserable, then it's not as fun, Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, yeah, go take your nap.
He did love Alani, though.
Call us.
Because it's, more relaxing.
Yeah, oh yeah, Alani was great.
Great.
Beautiful.
We need to go back.
I was hoping we were going back for
I'm
cheer.
really sad, but now we'll just have to plan our own trip. We'll have more time.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's such a pain. Okay. So, we got off topic.
Well, hopefully we go to Disney World. We won't be.
Yeah, we might.
At the same time?
Yeah, because Paisley's on too. So, yeah, hopefully we go to Disney World soon.
Yeah,
or we can just go sooner since everything's so cheap. Hopefully.
Hopefully you're hearing this, Mike. We're going to go to Disney World.
Please invite me on the VIP tour. Okay, so...
by the way, do you know if it's the same price at Disney World?
The tour?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
But tickets are cheaper right now. So we save money. And hotels are 25% off.
See? Let's go.
I know. That's... we should be there right now. No, just kidding. Okay, so overall vote, we're saying that the poster is not the asshole.
She is not the asshole, no.
And I'm sorry, brothers, you're not getting away with your time off leaving the 7-year-old
nice
behind.
Try.
That was really slick, though.
Yeah, cool.
All right, on to our next post. This has nothing to do with VIP tours, but I thought it was very funny.
Okay.
So are you ready? This one's
ready.
Drama.
I love it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for demanding my ex-girlfriend pays me back for the trip to Disney World that I bought her when we were together? Ooh!
Oh, man.
Okay. 7 months ago, my 29 male girlfriend, 27 female, Tara, and I were celebrating our first year together, and I had a surprise present for her, a whole trip to Disney World for the two of us. Tara is a huge Disney fan and had already visited parks many times, but I never went in my life. I was puzzled because after the initial excitement, she started looking a little sad, so I inquired about it. Tara told me that she had always wanted to go to Disney World with her older sister, explaining that going with her was their dream, and when they were growing up, but their dad was mean and never took them. Okay, we could already tell what type of girl she is. She's like, my dad's mean. He won't let me go to Disney World. And she's 27. So she's the same age as me. I'm 28.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like, my dad, he didn't take me to Disney World. Okay.
I can see that, like, so it was her and her sister's dream to go together, though, right?
Right.
Wow, that's kind of sad.
Okay. Even when she was able to go with her friend or boyfriends, they never got to go together because Tara's sister was always busy with college or with her husband and children. Tara said that it would be more meaningful if of me to give up her trip so she could go alone with her sister and fulfill that dream. I got dizzy after this because it sounded strange. She had never talked to me about her dad in a bad way or mentioned anything about this sisterly dream. She calmed down, talking a lot about how we would have countless opportunities to go places in the future together. Tara insisted this was the perfect moment for her to do it with her sister because she was getting a divorce and she would have more free time. I soon transferred all the tickets and reservations to her so she could organize everything with her sister.
No, that's not okay.
Oh. The issue is that a few weeks after this, Tara broke up with me. I was blindsided and devastated, and I felt everything was going great between us. But ultimately, I tried to be strong and moved on. I totally forgot about the Disney World issues at first. When I began thinking about it again, I decided it'd be better to let it go. I didn't want to start a conflict about it and ruin the chances of us remaining friends. Tara started dating another guy very quickly, and in less than 3 months, they were engaged. It felt weird to me, but I still sent her a text congratulating them, and she answered me very sweetly. I'm a follower of Tara's Instagram lives, and last week she mentioned that she was going to Disney World with her fiance. Ooh. I texted her about it, and she said that her sister dropped out of the trip because she had to go to a wedding, and so she was going to be bringing her fiance instead.
Oh.
I was very troubled by this, and we started an argument, and I told her that was not the deal and that she should pay me back the money I originally spent on the trip. Tara told me that she didn't have anything and that I had zero power because everything was already under her name. She accused me of being a stalker and blocked me everywhere. I feel really weird after all of this because I think I am right, and what she did was not good. I also may have reacted too strongly and ruined a cordial relationship.
No.
That we had since we broke up. Am I the asshole?
No.
He's too fucking nice.
He's not the asshole. At first, I was like, okay, before you know the whole story, yeah, obviously. But no, he's not the asshole.
Oh my god.
She's
and Tara is a
definitely
smart
the
ass.
asshole.
No, she knew. She was probably with this guy before. Like, she was like, I want this for my sister, knowing she was about to dump him. Like, literally manipulated the whole situation.
Oh,
Transferred.
for sure.
You know it's not easy to transfer names on tickets. Like, you have to call.
Yeah.
You have to go through all this stuff.
Oh my god.
And I'm sorry, like, if I'm buying you a trip to Walt Disney World, a full trip to Walt Disney World.
But then what can he do? There's nothing he can do about it.
Burn her house
But
down.
why would he even want to talk to her at this point?
Well, I think he's in love, you know. Like, sometimes.
Yeah, but she's getting married to somebody else.
Yeah, and, like, there's no way she's just engaged 3 months after they break up.
No.
She was talking to him before.
She was definitely talking
She had this all worked out. And this guy's nice. He's a nice guy.
He needs to find the guy and let him know what's up.
He's not, because he's a pussy. No, you can literally tell by his post.
Yeah.
That's why Tara left him. Tara likes bad boys. Like, I'm already can envision Tara. Tara's, like, blonde. She has the black underneath. She has a lip piercing. Like, let me tell you about Tara. I've never actually seen her, but I know she's still, like... Do you remember back in the day they had those, like, belt buckles that were, like, actual belts? Like, they were, like, Cadillac belts, but they were belts for that you wear.
Oh, yeah.
She wears one of those. That's what she's wearing. Her lips pierced.
No, I don't picture her like that. I picture her... I don't know.
Or is she just, like... Okay, we'll go blonde, but we'll go, like, preppy blonde.
It's
spoiled.
definitely preppy blonde.
Okay.
So I don't picture
all
her,
her
like,
Chanel bags from her dad.
Avril Lavigne type. That's what
I was picturing, like, Mean Girl. No. Okay,
no.
So she's actually just, like, preppy and hella smart.
Yeah, hella smart, manipulative. and he's just a dumbass.
What a hoe. I'm sorry, but like,
But yeah, he is the nice guy, obviously,
but she
they
doesn't
never
like nice guys. Some girls just cannot like a nice guy. I think I might be like that. I mean, George is nice,
Well,
but
they need a couple of mean guys first to appreciate a nice guy.
But do you ever feel like you just need sometimes, like, I know I have a strong personality, but sometimes I do need George to get my ass in line. Like, all right, Samantha, we're not doing that. You like, or I will just get crazy.
Sure. For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'll spend all of our money. It's true. I'm not admitting this. But I mean, sometimes, like...
Yes, you need an alpha.
I can't be with too nice
You need an alpha.
Yeah.
Male.
To, like, mellow me out a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
But this poor guy.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him.
I know.
He's
we should
probably
help
so
him.
sweet. What do you think he does for a living? Software development? He's nice.
For sure.
He's an IT tech, for sure.
Oh.
He's really nice.
He is an
They probably
IT
originally
tech.
met on, like, Christian Mingle.
Oh, for sure.
And she was just knowing exactly what she did. She was like, she was on Tinder, and she's like, IT tech, I'm going here.
Oh my goodness.
I feel so bad.
That is hilarious.
Okay, so the overall vote with 108,000 votes. Holy shit, OP. You got absolutely screwed by her. She absolutely planned this, and she is straight Disney evil.
Oh, for sure.
He said she's Maleficent. If you know her sister, it might be worth talking to her about it if she's not as evil as your ex. LOL. I don't know if this... I don't know if you can cancel trips like this, but it seems to me that they were paid for under your name. There has to be a way to cancel the payments. Do everything in your power to cancel her trip, and don't tell her. Oh my God, let her get there. She doesn't have a room. She doesn't have anything.
Oh, yes.
That would be
actually
awesome.
great.
Now with tickets,
advice.
there's no canceling those tickets. Like in Disney,
You can't
like,
cancel them at all.
You can't call and get a refund. They're non-refundable.
But if they're not even in his name, he couldn't do that anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess, like, he could possibly, like, try to, like, void it as, like, a credit card transaction. Like, you know, when you call and dispute a charge. But I don't know if that'll, like... I don't know if that, like, changes. It's not going to cancel the tickets, you know? And he probably might not even get away with it.
He just needs
But
to
the
move
room,
on.
I feel like he can cancel the room or change the name of the room, or take his credit card off the room.
Yeah, he needs to do something.
That's
evil.
Vicious.
She
right?
is Maleficent.
Maleficent. She is crazy. No, that's a no for me. All right.
He's definitely not an asshole.
Oh, and then he ended up, like, commenting back, OP. He was like, he purchased the trip and everything was transferred 7 months ago. So they planned this, like, a year in advance trip. So he must have gave it to her for their actual, like, anniversary, but then the trip wasn't planned for, like, months out, basically.
I could never do something like that to somebody.
That's evil.
Yeah. Dang.
It's okay. Karma will get her.
Karma.
All right. I think that wraps up our episode. So, Tana, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at Freedom Firearms in Las Vegas, or on our Freedom Firearms on Facebook, and we have a sister company, also Freedom Trading Co. On Facebook and Instagram. So you can...
Yeah, and
Let me know
Freedom
if you need
Firearms
anything.
on Instagram has no space. So Freedom Firearms, one word. They're the best. So their
And if you-
reviews speak for themselves.
If you don't live in town, you could go on our sister company, Freedom Trading Co., and we could send it to your FFL wherever anywhere in the United States, basically.
Right.
So,
All right.
Let me know
Well,
if you
thank
need
you for
Thank you
joining
for
me,
having
Tana.
me.
I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and we'll chat next week.
bye.
Bye. We would like to take a second to thank our members on Patreon, and a special shout out to Mindy Mendoza for supporting our show. Your support will ensure that the podcast will continue and that we're able to bring the latest news straight from the park. If you would like to become a member, head over to our Patreon that we've included the link below in our show notes.